Hello again, and welcome to another episode of Brenda's Musings. I'm sorry, my allergies are kicking my butt today, so please bear with me. So today I want to talk to you about the 1,001 things. The 1,001 things that you may or may not have on your list. So I was talking to a friend the other day. We were comparing the day before. And we were talking about all the things we wanted to do and then all the things we actually got done. And I was watching her face as she was listening to me because I gave my list first. And the more I spoke, the more the more befuddled and almost horrified the look was on her face. And then she gave me her list, and I must have looked probably like dumbstruck or something because it was such a short list. And then we talked about all the things that we got accomplished, and we got accomplished pretty much the same things. But at the end of the day, I can't remember how many I had on my list still to do, like 30 things still on my list. And she had like 4. And we were just laughing and talking about, how that makes us feel. And she said, like, if I had those many things left to do at the end of a day, she said, I would feel so overwhelmed. I said, yeah, but you don't understand. I don't carry those things into the next day. The next day is a whole new list because it's a whole new day of possibilities. It's a whole new day of adventure. It's a whole new day. And I am thankful each and every morning that I wake up that I have another day, because I will never get through my list. Like, there are just too many things on my list, little things, huge things. And the huge things are made up of little things. And it's like, but for me, it's all about the connections. It's all about who I'm doing stuff with. It's all about, having fun together. And if I'm not working on my own, it's about doing something that's going to bring joy to somebody else. And so I just go with it. I just, I don't hit my mark every day. I'm sure I don't. But I don't put any stress on myself to get through this list because it'll never happen. I realize that. But and I rarely make like a paper list anyway. But it blows my mind that there are people like her who don't have this huge list of things that they want to do. Until we were having this conversation, then I realized, because that personality type, whatever type it is, A, B, C, D, E, whatever, has this list and they have to follow this list. And if they don't get things taken off that list, like those 4 things became the things that she had to do on the day that we were talking. And it was like, oh, you carry things over. Like, I might do that for a grocery list. Yeah, I don't do that. And it always fascinates me when people, I love that people are so different. I truly do, because if we were all the same, it would be boring as heck, let's face it. But the more you talk to other people, the more you realize, hey, we've got all these things that we have in common. It's like, hey, we've got all these things that are like, how are we friends? Because you are so different. And I love that. I really love that. And so, I think about my mom, who didn't have any hobbies. She was an avid reader, but she didn't have any hobbies. And when she retired, I was like, what are you going to do with you've got like those extra 8 hours a day to fill? She said, I don't know. She said, I'll probably have a nap every afternoon instead of just on the weekends. I thought, okay, well, that takes care of 2 hours. Because she was sort of nap somewhere between 1 and 2 hours. So that still leaves 6 hours. What do you do? She said, I don't know. She says, maybe I'll, start volunteering or something. And she didn't. She did look into it. She did do a few things, that kind of thing. But her day she just filled it. She went, put it around at the grocery store. She did, whatever she did. And she enjoyed it. And it was, the perfect kind of day for her. It would have driven me insane. It would totally have driven me insane. Because there was no creativity in there. There was very little connection with other people. Those are the 2 things that drive me, that fill my soul. And, and of course, obviously, family and friends and all that kind of stuff. That's all part of it. That's part of the connection that I'm talking about. Anyway, What kind of person are you? Do you have 1,001 things that you'd love to do? And if so, do you carry them over into the next day? Let me know. Take care and have a great one, everyone.